Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Odesseys of Astraya, our 5th edition Dungeons and Dragons campaign. And tonight's episode title is in the Garden of Stone. My name is ThePaladinBelle. I am your dungeon mistress for the evening, and if you want to support the channel, you can go over to my throne, which will be in the chat here in just a moment. And you can also subscribe to the channel if you would like. If you have Amazon Prime, you can subscribe to one Twitch creator in a month for free. If you wouldn't mind sending it my way, I'd be greatly appreciative. You can also, if you want to follow me over on Blue Sky, let me just shout out my own throne real 1 second. Boop. There we go. And then if you want to follow me outside of Twitch, you can follow me over on Blue Sky to see what I'm doing just throughout the day and throughout the week. And then if you want to watch any of the VODs, you can go here and see them. We're gonna go ahead and go over to our players and say hello to everyone. Hi, everybody. Oh, I've put Crow on top of Claire. Okay, I will move you.
Oh no.
Okay, I have moved you. Hello. How is everyone this evening?
Great.
I exist, and I have pizza.
Hell yeah.
Pizza.
So we're gonna go ahead and let you guys introduce yourselves and your characters. I'm gonna go ahead and introduce our character that'll be late. One of our players' name is Vinny Lara. Vinny is playing Aethelfeld this evening, the Dragonborn Paladin, and member of King Arthur's Dragon Phalanx. Up next, we're gonna let you folks introduce yourselves, starting with Rugs.
Hello, everybody. I am Rugged Sauce. You can find me everywhere on the internet at Rugged Sauce. You can call me Rugs, though. Tonight, I will be playing Zephyr, an Air Genasi fighter. Pronouns he, him.
Thank you. I did also mean to say Vinny's pronouns. Vinny goes by she, Faye, and Aethel is she, her. Up next, Claire, why don't you introduce yourself and your character, please?
I'm Claire. I go by she, they, and I am playing Cassandra, who goes by she, her. Hello, everybody.
Fantastic. Crow, you're next. Who you playing, buddy?
Hello. My name is Resident Scarecrow, but please just call me Crow. Tonight I am playing as Dr. Arl Shelley, otherwise known as Mr. Hev Erickson. Think Frankenstein's monster mixed with Frankenstein mixed with Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. He is just a big undead man, rather well-mannered for the most part. If my microphone happens to dramatically dip in quality tonight, do understand that is because I am currently evading police custody because I had tried to gather a large number of corvids into one location.
For legal purposes, that is a joke. For legal purposes, that is a joke.
I was trying to gather a large number of corvids into one location. That's right, I was attempting a murder.
That is, for legal purposes, a joke.
Yes, it is a joke. I'm not actually wanted by any authorities.
I will 100% get banned for that shit.
I will, however, be making a different version of the same joke later on at a different date and time when my microphone increases in quality and then has another decrease in quality.
Our legal team has advised me to remind everyone that shit is a joke.
Also, before I get too far ahead of myself, while I kind of said it earlier, I and my characters use he, him pronouns, but some people don't use gendered pronouns and will refer to me as they, them. Please do that at your expense.
Yeah, absolutely. Up next, Void, why don't you introduce yourself and your character, please?
My name is Void or Jester. You can call me either or. By he, him, or its pronouns. You may feel free to use either or of those things. I stream on Twitch under the name Beckoning Void. I haven't really done it in a while because my internet has just been not fantastic, but that's alright. Tonight I am playing a necromancy wizard. Who playing a necromancy. Try that again. A necromancy named Darcel Lyall. Most people just call her Darcy. She's just a normal human wizard. There's nothing weird about her.
Definitely did not marry a fat.
She also has a little snake companion who I need to make more use out of. He's just he's Python coded. He just hangs out most of the time.
You also have a little zombie companion.
Do I?
Dr. Arl Shelley?
I was gonna go into that one next. So when Crows introduced himself, he introduced himself, his character as the Frankenstein's monster. Hi, I'm Frankenstein. Good to meet you. That's my little guy. But he's got his own personality, and he can do his own things, and I'm very proud of him.
So here's the thing. Your character and Hev Erickson are way closer to the Mary Shelley depiction of Frankenstein than literally any other depiction of Frankenstein, because the monster was well spoken and very intelligent in the book.
Yeah.
The only difference is the creator actually decided to stick around and not throw the monster off into the woods.
Yeah, exactly.
If you ever told her someone could do that, she's like, how could they? That's irresponsible. If you're gonna make an undead abomination, you stick by that undead abomination.
Is this your man? Yeah, that's him. I made that.
Made him with my own two hands, thank you.
And finally, up next, Huffy, why don't you introduce yourself and your character, please?
I am Miss Huffy. I'll be playing Bronwyn, the regular dwarf. We both use she, her pronouns. You can find me at twitch.tv/MissHuffy.
And patreon.com/MissHuffy.
True.
Who would like to give a recap of what happened last time?
Oh god, have none of us been taking notes?
Wait, hang on.
Uh-huh.
Hang on, I might not have a lot, but I might have something. I haven't touched this. I haven't been in this game in a minute.
Yeah, we did postpone this game 30 times. That was my bad.
So, no, you're fine. I need to sort my Google Docs by once. I have a document that says tier notes. Let's see how much I wrote in here. Better than nothing.
It is better than nothing.
With hope.
If anything, I can give a recap.
It's loading
I just want to know what you guys.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I have the title of the greatest city in the Serenity Age. We got drunk. Then we left Horseshoe. That was before we left to get here.
Yep.
We booked the peasant rooms, 2 pairs and 1 solo room. I wrote note to self, glass security guard at the inn that we stayed at is a massive bitch. A journey let us in after we confirmed we were at the Purple Dragon Knights. The inn that we went to, which was in the quote-unquote red light district, was we have a lizardman problem downstairs.
That is, so do you remember what the district was called? Because it was not called the red light district.
No, I know it's not. That's just... That's something to do with flowers. You said it earlier. I do not remember what it was
put
called.
you on the map. I've put you on the map.
Thank you. The District of Blooming Flowers is what it was called.
Yep.
We are at the Evening Glory. They had just dealt with a lizard man crawling out of the sewer, so we were like, I think it was me or it could have been someone else. I was like, hey, do you want help with that? So I think we're getting our rooms for free if we deal with the lizard man problem. So we went downstairs and started dealing with the lizard man problem. And then that's kind of where my memory dies.
Okay, yeah. So basically,
made it
that's
down
what
there.
happened. You made it downstairs. You killed one lizard man. You got trapped. You got into a room with a piss cube. And 3 lizard men helped you kill it, and then skittered away.
We'll have to kill them later, so or like deal with them, quote unquote.
Yeah. So we will pan in on Zephyr. Zephyr, you and Marin both kind of stayed back. In the inn, Marin kind of sojourning off to find a church to set down as base of operation. You stayed within the Evening Glory Inn and Brothel. One of the things that you were told by it pretty much all of the security, all of any like town guard or anything like that, they are essentially scripted, like they have to say under you get a sense that it's like magically they have to say this, that this is Nalbina, the greatest city in this or any age, and that its king and queen once ruled it as a couple, and now the queen regent or empress regent is without a king, and they believe that she is attempting to assassinate the current prince. Those are things because you, as a courtesan, are able to get rumors like that, just because of your background.
Yeah. Okay. So, Queen Regent's plotting to kill the prince?
Yes.
Rude.
You would also know that during your stay and escapades within the inn, your friends went down into the sewer to go and deal with some lizard folk.
Should probably tell them about the friends.
Yeah, we pan in on you. What are you doing in the inn currently, Zephyr?
Getting dressed.
Okay. Did you court a client this evening?
Absolutely.
All right. So as part of one of the things that has happened to you within the last 48 hours, after you have courted with your client and you're getting dressed and your client is leaving, you see, you feel in the breast pocket of your doublet a stack of business cards.
Yes.
And you feel that your magic has returned.
Awesome. Who do I have to thank for this?
You get this feeling in your hands as if electricity passing through them. And the incomprehensible voice in the back of it would be incomprehensible to anybody else. And it's Priscilla going, me. You have me to thank for this? You're welcome.
Oh, I love you.
Thank you. I love you too. Pat, you feel the giant Goliath hand pat you on the head from beyond space and time.
Okay. So I'm assuming you know about my situation.
Yes, I was told.
Okay. Still gotta kill that dude?
Yep.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll make this happen. Thank you.
You're welcome.
You're my favorite.
I know I am.
Well, you and your wife equally.
to Tethal in the background. See, I fucking told you. All right,
Okay.
Zephyr. I have to go and beat her at Mario Kart now. Goodbye.
Okay, have fun. Bye.
But you do now have your
Yes.
Zephyr's expedient business cards back.
Oh, thank God. The worst thought out magical item ever.
Yeah.
These aren't gonna get me in trouble at all.
Never. These could never get you in trouble. I don't know what you're talking about. But yeah, they're totally not why you're in this world right now, or how Trog got you here. I don't know what you're talking about.
That bitch.
Yeah.
Honestly,
he used your business cards against.
Zephyr had just been making assumptions this entire time.
Uh-huh.
Like, he blacked out. He was drinking with Belle.
Uh-huh.
He woke up someplace with no magic. About, 3 weeks into this journey, he's like, did I try and respec? Like, did I ask Belle, how do I undo some of this?
How do I relearn magic? Did
Like,
I become a
think
nerd?
Did I do it the wrong way? And it's honestly, it's something that he would do, but the fact that he can't remember doing it,
Uh-huh.
that's what's pissing him off.
So I do believe Belle would have explained that when you pass into another dimension, it nerfs you and takes away all your powers. Happens to her too.
Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna hear about my friends downstairs with the lizardmen
Mm-hmm.
and rush off to go meet up with them.
All right. So Zephyr, we pan in on the on you entering this room. It's 20
Looks like
by
room.
20 by 40 foot room with
Okay.
3 doors. You see 2 directly in front of you, one on the right, one on the left. The right door is open, leading to a hallway.
Mhm.
The one on the left seems to still be closed, and there's a far left door, directly all the way adjacent to the wall, also seems to be closed.
Okay. Do I see footprints?
Yeah, there's very clear your friends went this way kind of deal.
Okay. Let's go catch up.
You see kind of that these rooms have been kind of this hallway is kind of ramshackle. There's very clear evidence of people going in and then coming out of these rooms. This door here is
Okay.
open. You see a pile of books, 3 kind of ramshackle beds, and a chest full of stolen goods. And then going forward, you kind of turn this corner. You see 4 crates and a dead lizard man.
Okay, I'm going the right way.
Yeah, you find a corpse. So here you see kind of a half-rotted, you know how seawater will rot wood?
Mm-hmm.
That's what you see here, and kind of what you can smell from beyond it is fresh seawater, as if water is coming in from the sea. And you do find that there is a large crack in the wall that's letting through ocean water.
I should probably get that looked at. Okay, probably not this way then.
Don't into the ocean, gone forever. Sorry.
You're fine.
If y'all did.
And so you do come to this next room, and the door is open. You can kind of see Arl Shelley probably pulling his axe out of a gelatinous cube.
Oh hey.
Oh yeah, the thing that ate me. Hey.
I thought I
Oh,
heard.
hi, Zephyr.
How y'all doing?
How you doing, friend?
I'm doing great. I have magic back. I mean, I had magic, some of it, but now I've got more.
That's lovely.
As you guys are getting, acquainted once again, and your group is kind of together, you hear
Don't like that.
Oh, that's reason to be concerned.
And it is coming from this way.
Yeah, I hate that.
Maybe it's friendly.
I love how everyone's like, nope.
Maybe. Let's go check it out.
Yeah, you go right ahead.
Okay.
Are we sure we want to go and check that out as opposed to I don't know, dealing with the reptile issue? We were
Wait, we got
Mhm.
2 ways we could go. One of them's that vague gestures towards the bad sound, or the easier option of 3 lizardmen in the other room.
Well, we also don't know if they have more lizard man kind of waiting in the wings behind them. We only know that it was those 3 who showed up to help us deal with the piss cube.
Y'all needed help with the cube? From the things you sent
No.
down here to kill?
I
we
think
weren't entirely needing help to deal with the cube. They just happened to show up and they saw that we were being aggressive towards the cube and decided not to be aggressive towards us until the cube was dead.
Got it. And then they just went off.
And they kind of fucked off. Yeah.
That is correct.
And you're so what are we doing here?
We were hired to remove the lizards from the basement and the sewers below the
Got it.
the inn. Now,
So remove, not kill.
Yes, remove. Just so
Got it.
long as they don't cause more issue.
Before you run off,
Nope.
I do believe the conversation that we'd had with them is that we would help remove the thing that was keeping them from the territory that they had started at, if I recall.
My memory has gotten a lot more spotty as of late. Side effects of some resurrection. So I will have to take your word on that.
Belle, is that correct?
So you were kind of given a they said, you know, we will not kill you if you kill the thing that is keeping us from our territory. Yes.
Then yeah, that very well may be the thing we just heard.
Okay. All right then. He'll make his way back to the door.
All right. So
looks like
you're headed
let's-
toward the door, and as you begin to approach, you once again hear. 1 second. I will get it. I will grab the. I'll hit the noise. You once again hear the roar.
Hey, Bob.
Yeah.
So, I have a lot of scrolls.
Uh-huh.
I have one for cure wounds, which I'd like to use on myself, but I don't have access. Oh, I have a healing potion. Fuck that shit. 2d4 plus 4. Fuck off.
Yeah.
Okay. Roll 2d4 plus 4. I don't want to go into a freaking dragon fight and not have my full health.
You don't know it's a dragon.
Even it could be a dragon, could not be a dragon. It's suspiciously
Dinosaur.
dragon-like.
Does anybody speak Draconic?
True.
Raise
Am
a
I?
hand.
Was that a dragon?
Was it a dragon?
No. That did not
She
seem
just
draconic.
shakes her head.
Okay. Oh, Belle,
I mean-
I added a different sheet to the sheet.
Mhm.
That should be the updated.
Okay.
There's also another one that I added by accident that is a weird made-up name.
Okay. Where
Don't-
are you?
should be at the very bottom, and it shows at the very bottom for me.
I see you. I see you. Yes.
Perfect.
Then I'll give everybody a way to see it. You can upload your token at as you wish. Actually, here we go. Here's what we'll do. 1 second. That, and then Zephyr Tailwind, and then update default token. Or hold on.
Who's that?
HP. Update default token. You did it. I believe you had 25 HP before on your other sheet.
Ah, yes.
Yeah, you had 25. You can have that 25 back. So you can add that
Rad.
to your full sheet.
Okay. 25. There we go.
And then we'll give everybody the ability to see Darcy, but not to control Darcy. All right, cool. You may continue. The door is not locked. It does not seem locked or trapped.
Okay.
I
alright.
get the feeling that I should be one of the people in the front of the line. That way, in case something does happen to want us dead, I'm able to more than
Fine,
take
go
a hit
ahead.
for you.
So
Thank you, kindly.
as you open the door, because it is not locked or what you notice around are statues, beautifully rendered statues of what appear to be. There's a couple of lizardmen. There's a couple of like fully armored knights. There is a priest in like these long flowing robes holding a staff up that is like a long wooden staff with an ankh, but they're all made of stone. And they're kind of scattered sparsely throughout the room. These little pillars that you see, these are each statues.
Gotcha.
Oh, well, these are quite lovely. I dare say these are some of the finest craftsmanship I've ever seen.
They are very lifelike.
And yeah, Dr. Shelley is closely inspecting one of them, partially just to admire it.
Roll perception.
The other part, yeah, there it is.
You were trying to
And,
say something, boy?
Nat
think I
Don't see
one.
anything.
I am blind.
Yeah, I'd also like to investigate these because this is the best work I've ever seen. Baby girl, I think these things were alive.
Does
Yep,
everyone
yeah,
enter
alright.
the room?
I'd like to look for vents.
There seem to be little
Or like-
drains, but not vents.
Okay. No nooks or crannies for things to be crawling through.
No.
I would like to do the same thing Shelly tried to do.
Okay. I mean, the statues look very lifelike. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
I would like to inspect the
Okay.
stonework with my stone cunning
The stonework of the room or of the statues?
of the statues.
These were definitely
Or both.
people at one point.
Ah,
These were definitely
Sensational.
people.
yeah, these ain't
Oh.
statues. These are dead people.
Do they? What do they look like? Like, what's their expression?
Terrified, as should you be, as a massive creature lands on all 6 of its legs onto the floor.
There it is. See, you just got to look at the expression. People don't carve screaming faces. At least not enough.
Roll initiative.
It's hell. I thought it was one of them Medusas, and not one of these bitches. All right.
Yeah, these guys are harder to flirt with.
Damn. I can't. I love that. I love that I put myself right up in this thing's face. Oh, that's great.
Uh-huh.
Alright. That'll be fun. If I close my eyes real tight,
and then-
my
and
problems
then-
don't exist.
Then I'll grab Ethelfeld and roll initiative for her. Bop.
Mage Slayer. That's what's missing on this one.
Yeah, Mage Slayer's missing. All right, so Bronwyn, it's your turn. There is a basilisk seemingly slithering its way through its garden of stone. What do you do?
Sensational. I'd like to use a fancy action to do a quick stealth.
Okay. Yeah, cunning action. Roll stealth.
Not so great. 13.
It does not see you.
Oh, wonderful.
Does not
In
seem
that
to
case,
be.
I would like
It seems
to.
to be paying attention to someone else.
Perfect. Then from behind my allies, an arrow will soar, as she will try to do a sneak attack with the composite longbow.
Okay, go ahead and roll an attack roll.
Will this be an advantage for stealth?
Yeah.
Sensational.
22
22.
does hit. Roll damage.
That'll be 10 damage. Or, sorry, 17 damage.
All right. Nice.
Sensation.
Sensation.
That should be all I got. Oh, that's such a good song.
It really is.
Is that one of the Bleach ones?
Yeah, that's number 1. It's Ichigo's theme.
Hell yeah. I do enjoy that one.
I gotta update this thing. One moment. What's 80 minus 17? Math. 63. Okay. There we go. Yeah, so that is Bronwyn, do you have anything else you can do?
Nope, that is my bonus action and my action. I guess I can move.
Yep.
I will reposition to here.
Okay. Zephyr, it is your turn. What are you doing, buddy?
Okay. Big scary thing. Don't make eye contact.
Lots of teeth.
Lots of teeth. Or is it a venom?
You don't
Ooh.
know. Roll nature.
Either way. Okay.
So
Don't know.
that's not an advantage. But with a
Yeah,
6, you don't know. You don't know.
You don't know. Okay. I don't know why I don't see the thing to change advantage to disadvantage.
So you'd have to go over to your there's a little cog wheel and you can do it and then you can put it as an advantage toggle.
Okay. Advantage toggle. There we go. Thank you.
No problem.
Perfect. Okay, so yeah, 6 not gonna do it. So in other words, I'm just gonna keep my distance from this big scary thing, and I'm gonna shoot it with my new spell. We're gonna zap him.
Okay, so are you averting your eyes?
Ish. Like I'm like looking at like lower half if I can.
Okay, so then you'd need to do that at a disadvantage.
Rad. Okay.
If you are averting your eyes in any way to attack the creature, it is disadvantage unless you are hiding from the creature where it does not see you. So 17
Yeah.
will not hit. Or 13 will not hit, rather.
Well, that sucks.
Dr. Shelley, it's your turn.
Well, I think first things first, we're gonna have Dr. Shelley pull out one of those vials of clear liquid he has for himself.
Fucking rage time, bitches.
It's rage time. So, same flashy little show he always puts on when he rages. Downs a potion and completely changes form into a much smaller, stronger man.
Hell yeah.
And then he's just gonna rush up and try and stab at this thing with his sharpened shovel.
Are you averting your eyes?
He is staring at its teeth.
Regardless of whether or not you are, if you're staring at the creature, you need to make a DC 12 con save.
Oh, so ew. That's a dirty 20.
Yeah, so you're able to save.
Would Dr. Shelley now have Erickson know that
Roll nature.
looking at it is what
Roll.
what caused this?
Roll nature.
Okay.
Yeah.
22?
You know that it looking at you and you not averting your eyes from it, is what is attempting to turn you to stone.
Gotcha. And is talking still a free action?
Yeah.
Do me a favor. Actually, no. Hold on. This is Hev, so it's more.
I imagine.
Right, don't look at it.
Your orc accent kind of piqued your mic.
Oh God, I'm sorry. Was what I said still audible, or
Barely.
No.
But yeah.
I would say something that could be cool is imagine if Arl had like a British accent and then or like a very posh Southern accent, and then have Erickson went instead of orc Cajun, like
Oh,
Creole.
Okay, last time I used my quote-unquote Creole accent, nobody could understand a word I said. Actually, no, you could understand a quarter of the words I said.
Yeah, you're Dr. Jekyll, of course.
That's true. So, instead of it being the full orc voice, it is now... Right now, then, I recommend that y'all don't look at this thing, because looking at it and while it's looking at you is what's going to cause all that problem for you.
Fantastic.
Okay.
Gambit, is that you?
Yes, the fuck
I
it
am.
is.
I'm used to that from now on. That's
Thank
beautiful.
God I have a ring of tongues.
Darcy, it's your turn. What are you doing?
Hey. Alright. Well, hell. I like that Aural is like right in front of her. Appreciate it. What have I got? Okay. This is a cone, so I don't gotta look at nothing.
So
Alright,
if you're talking about burning hands, you do still have to be looking in the direction the burning hands spell is going into.
I mean, I can look at other things and not the creature, because it's like on the ground, right?
Yeah, it's on the ground.
Yeah, I can just look at like the wall behind it.
This is a
I think.
really big creature. You'd have to like intentionally avert your eyes. It's not a focus somewhere else. It's a look away. Or you can make a con save. Either way.
Mm,
Does that mean it gets advantage on its dodge?
Yeah, it does. It will infect.
Okay. Instead of
Does
burning
that
hands,
mean-
Don't risk it.
Does that mean Dr. Shelley would also get advantage on his dodge? Because, body blocking?
No.
so instead of burning hands, then, what I can do. I can try blindness deafness, see if that works. I'll eat the fucking con save anyway.
Okay, so what is it?
Ooh, that's a
what
good
is the
idea.
save it needs to make?
Constitution, please.
Okay, so it needs to make a
Just like me, for real, for real.
DC what?
I'm assuming it's my regular spell DC, which is 15.
Okay, DC 15 con save. Con is 2. How's Oscar doing?
Very chatty.
There's a 19.
Okay.
You wouldn't have done the at disadvantage, so it would have gotten a 10.
No.
I just said, like,
used
well, I don't know
my
why you rolled.
Oh, inspiration. Okay.
I was gonna say use my inspiration.
Okay, cool.
Oh, I see.
Shit.
Cantrips are a bonus action.
They are, in fact, a bonus.
Oh, they are, aren't they?
Yep. I love how people just keep forgetting that, and I'm just not bringing it back up.
Message. All right.
I won't let you forget.
Let's. Creature or object within range. Okay, I'm gonna move over here. Yeah, I'll try this. And then I'm gonna make another con save. Fuck. At least my firebolt hits for 7 fire damage.
Yeah, it does. So that's 7 fire damage, and
I failed.
You fail, but you so you're 1 second. On failure, the
I've
creature
cast like 2
is
spells at this thing.
petrified.
Do I get it's no stages, or am I just straight up?
On the failed save, the creature magically begins to turn to stone and is restrained. You must repeat the saving throw at the end of its turn. At the end of its next turn, on a success, the effect ends. On a failure, the creature is petrified. So you're restrained currently. You're turning to stone.
Okay.
You're not quite stone yet.
Shit. Alright.
Basilisk time.
Yeah, that's all I can do.
Yep, it's basilisk time. Basilisk gets 3 attacks. It's gonna attack. It's gonna try and bite you 3 times, Dr. Shelley. Are you? So here's my question, Dr. Shelley. Are you looking away from it?
Are you gonna follow your own advice?
He is, but he's tracking its shadow.
Okay, cool. It still gets advantage on you because you're looking away.
Yeah.
So it's a 20 or a 21
Let me
hit.
double check. Only the 21 hits because
Let's go.
Because
I have to double check. Yeah, silver bracers of +5 AC that are absolutely cursed.
so you take
They've-
5 piercing and 8 poison. And I need
4
a con
poison.
save. No. Not 4. 8. You only get half for non-magical damage when you're raging.
Hold on. Where is it? Resistance to poison damage.
Okay, yeah, then 8.
Yes.
Or then 4, yeah.
Alright, so minus 14 is 23. And con save.
So you're raging also, so it's not 14.
It's
It's
7.
9. 5 plus 4 is 9. You take 9 damage.
Oh! Right, okay. So let's see. So I would be at this.
All right. Cassandra, it's your turn.
All right. Okay. I know not to look at it,
Uh-huh.
so I'm just going to. Let's see. Shoot. Movement is 30, so I can't even actually. Okay. I can get behind Dr. Shelley, and I can. What does that ability do? There it is. Oh no, that's not it. There it is. Fighting style protection. You can use your reaction to impose disadvantage on an attack roll. Okay. So the next attack roll on you will be at on Dr. Shelley will be at disadvantage. That is the most that I gotta click on this.
So
track.
here's one thing that I will let you do, because that'll be your reaction, but you can also ready an action to like attack the creature when it's not looking at you or something. That's one of the things that you can do in 5e is like, oh yeah, if this thing attacks my friend, I will X, because you also have a reaction, so you can ready an action and then take your reaction to impose disadvantage.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I will do that. Right now I am just concentrating on keeping Shelley alive.
Okay, cool. Keep the tank alive. That's a good idea. Okay, it is now Aethelfeld's turn. Aethel is going to move here and with Skitter right there, and then use Actually, what is Aethel's full movement? 30. So Aethel was here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay, cool. So Aethel will get there, and then attack at disadvantage with unarmed attacks, because of the unarmed fighting style. 1. And a 2. Actually, I shouldn't have done 2. It wasn't. Never mind. So that one hits. 5 bludgeoning. Alrighty. Bronwyn, it's your turn. The creature is now aware of you.
Lovely. I would hope its eyes are currently on my ally.
They are currently on Shelley.
Wonderful. I'm going to try to slip past with another cunning action on Hyde.
Alrighty. Roll stealth. Alright, you are able. Its passive perception is lower than your stealth.
Wonderful. In that case, I'm going to stare right at it when I shoot it with a sneak attack.
Okay.
Hiya.
Yeah, that hits. Roll damage.
That'll be 25. Hell yeah. That'll be, it looks like 13.
Alright, 13 damage.
Sensation. And now I look away.
Zephyr, it is your turn.
Okay, so from my little sniper post here,
Uh-huh.
we're gonna do as a bonus action. I'm gonna use my fancy new spell. Don't worry, guys. I got to figure it out this time. Bwah.
It zips past the creature and hits the stonework behind Bronwyn.
Oh.
All right, hold on. Let me just. I'm gonna pull out my wand, and we're just gonna cast magic missile.
Okay. Roll damage for the 3 missiles. And she goes, bop, bop.
11 damage.
All right.
Force damage. Can't beat it.
This thing is pissed. Roll a con save.
Oh no.
All right, Zephyr, you are restrained and beginning to turn to stone.
Yay! Hi, how's it going?
Dr. Shelley,
Pretty good.
it's your turn.
You see Dr. Shelley. He sees that Darcy and Zephyr are both being turned into stone by this thing.
Mm-hmm.
And he snarls at this basilisk.
Okay.
While staring straight at it, I would like to try and stab the sharpened shovel into one of its eyes.
Roll a con save.
Con save.
Okay, now you may
That
attack
is a
at
16.
now you may attack at disadvantage because it is a tiny target.
Let me just toggle disadvantage. I haven't been hitting well so far tonight. Double dirty 20s, okay.
Okay, so because of how small that target is, that misses. It will
But
hit
does
the
it
rest
still
of it.
hit its...
Yeah, it just won't hit the
Yeah.
eye. Yeah, you just can't blind it. Roll damage. Alright, 5 points of damage. And it will snarl right back at you. Darcy, it's your turn.
Yay! Alright, well, shit. Don't look good over here, Scoob. Pretty. Also, I thought of something that probably would have saved my ass.
What's that?
You can look at things through the eyes if you're familiar.
Mm-hmm.
Look and hear things through the eyes if you're familiar. I could have done that.
Yeah, you
And
just would have
then
turned
not-
your familiar to stone.
It's a familiar. I can desummon him and resummon him back.
Yeah, it takes a minute, but yes, you can.
That's okay. Lessons learned. I just remember that. Well, shit. Not gonna do much for me now, though.
You can also technically cast spells through your familiar, I do believe.
True.
Just have the snake skitter over and then fucking burning hands out of its mouth.
I mean, to be fair, it's about the only damaging spell I have at the moment. So all I have is like really useful shit and stuff that you can do on humanoids. But I don't have a little snake token, so we're just gonna have to imagine there's a snake. Let the snake exist in your heart. Yeah, my snake is gonna cast fucking burning hands at it. And I'll make. I don't even have a stat block for this thing. Hello?
I'm here. Give me 1 second.
Hello?
Okay.
I'm shifting some stuff around. Boop
Okay.
and boop and all players, and then can be edited by. All right, there you go. You now have a stat block for your snake.
Yay! Yippee! There
Burning
he is.
hands, and now it is. I gave you access to I gave you control of this token, but okay.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, I didn't see that one there.
Yeah,
Sorry.
it's okay. But yeah, so you're able to get your snake. Your snake is able to cast burning hands. Fire just goes this way in a torrential pour of flame from the snake's mouth.
The snake fails.
Snake fails. Snake is also restrained. Basilisk needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah. And I, at the end of my turn, need to make another con save.
Yes, you do.
And I need to pray that I make it, or
Roll
else
roll damage for your burning hands.
it's 11. It's 11 fire damage.
Okay.
Yeah. It re-rolled when I hit the spell.
Okay.
Yippee!
Make a con
All right.
save.
I'm working on it. I got you.
You are now stone.
Okay.
You have turned to stone. Dr. Shelley, you see
Yay.
you see Darcy become stone.
I don't know if that's fixable. I don't think it is. Do we need to start working on a backup?
That's up to you. Basilisk is gonna attack you. Dr. Shelley. 1 and 2 and 3. That's a 24 hits, I assume.
Only the 24 hits.
So actually that's at disadvantage because of Cassandra. So bop. That's a 15. That misses. Cassandra, would you like to step here and take an attack? Hello?
Hello?
Claire, are you there?
Whoa.
Are you going
Sorry, I
to
just didn't hear
It's
you.
okay. Yeah, the basilisk attacked. You gave it disadvantage. Would you like to use your prepared action to attack the basilisk?
Yes, a disadvantage, correct?
Yep. If you are looking away, it is at disadvantage.
So I do my longsword.
That still hits. Roll damage.
Yes!
All right. 5 slashing. The basilisk looks not great, and it's your turn. One of your friends just got turned to stone.
I'm going to make another attempt at a blind swing.
Okay.
Is it still disadvantage if I swing exactly where I swung?
Yeah, it's still disadvantage, but yeah, you can swing.
Ah. Of course. Do this.
That is a miss.
It's fine. I still give disadvantage to Shelly.
And on attacks against Shelly. Aethelfeld's turn. Aethel is going to swing for the fences and miss. Bronwyn.
If Aethel, I was gonna say, if Aethel moved like ever so slightly, couldn't she get a flank?
If the DM wasn't controlling her, absolutely.
That's fair.
Bronwyn, it's your turn.
Gonna start with the stealth and try to sneak attack again.
Roll stealth.
9.
It does see you. Roll a con save.
Well, damn. Fuck.
You have inspiration.
I would like to use it.
You got this.
Fuck.
You are restrained. You can
What's
get
up?
the
Welcome
arrow
to the
shot
club.
off. So here's the thing. I will allow you to, if you want to, say you were averting your eyes and attack at disadvantage instead of taking that con save. Or you could attack without disadvantage, and maybe kill this thing, but take
I'd
that.
like to go down with the
restraint.
ship.
Okay, go ahead. Roll an attack roll.
I will also be using bolts from the grave, which is essentially if I were not to be using a regular sneak attack, I can use what would normally be a sneak attack
Okay.
to do that.
Okay.
So first shot, or main shot.
Holy
That's a
fucking
natural
shit!
20.
Holy
Let me
fucking shit!
do grave bolt damage. Okay, so that's just 5. And then we've got 14 from the other one. Or I guess we're doing its max damage, right?
Oh,
So it'd be
somebody
11
left.
plus 10.
Drugs.
So
So
that'd be 21 damage.
alright.
Plus the 5 from grave bolt.
Alright, you do 21 points of damage killing this thing, and all of your restrained party members are no longer restrained. However,
Brenwyn breathes a sigh of relief.
Darcy is in fact still a statue.
Ooh. Alright. Let's see what we can do about that, eh? Which one is Darcy? This one back here?
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna take one of my arrows out and see if the blood helps, because I don't know if that's real for basilisk or not.
Well,
But
okay.
I think I heard that one.
Okay, yeah, you take some blood from one of your arrows and you drop it on Darcy's cheek, and it does not seem to turn her back.
Ooh.
It is, so if you want to roll nature to see if you can kind of figure it out, you can.
There are smarter people than I for this task.
Would anyone like to roll nature?
Yes. Dr. Shelley absolutely would.
Then roll, please. Each of you made.
That
you made.
was not meant to be at disadvantage.
So that's a 23. Dr. Shelley, you would know that there is a way to cure basilisks, petrification, but it requires an alchemist that can turn the venom into an antidote.
And
Dr.
in
Shelley just so happens to
Doctor,
be an alchemist.
unfortunately, so long as he's under the effects of his
You can come down from
rage
that at will.
potion. That's true. That's
Yeah,
true.
you can come down from that at will.
So you see him sort of just elongate and thin out back to the respectable doctor you all know. Give me a moment. I'm gonna have to try something real quick. Thank God the head's still intact.
Roll me an check with alchemy tools.
I do have an alchemist kit. And I'm still got the disadvantage toggle.
Well, 21.
That's a 21.
You are able to make the basilisk's cure, but you are only able to make one dosage. So the rest of these poor people are just statues.
Yeah, they are all just effectively dead and gone. As he is immediately resurrected, not so much resurrecting.
No, resurrecting. If
Unpetrified.
Darcy had stayed a statue, she would have suffocated. So,
Man, what's that?
That's why I called all these people corpses.
but yeah, you were able to unpetrify Darcy.
God.
Darcy, you
God
wake
bless
up
him.
and it's like you've been hit in the gut really hard.
Yeah. I think she's gonna take a knee for a second. She.
Good.
Well, I feel like I got the shit kicked out of me, but
You did.
thanks.
Would you mind giving us any other lingering side effects? By chance, any nausea, dizziness,
Oh,
stiffness
very
of limbs?
heavy
I
nausea.
want to make sure.
I would say that there's very heavy nausea. There's a lot of you're very you're extremely fatigued. You basically almost died.
God, yeah. I think while trying to collect herself is just on autopilot, just answering the medical questions while on the ground. It's floor time.
Roll a concept.
On a tablet. Yippee! I don't like this. This is scary, gang. I clicked Bronwyn instead of Darcy. I'm like, that's not where I need to be. That's
you
a one.
You lose your lunch.
Yeah.
You Darcy mid answering a question just
Yeah.
Pat, there.
I'll be fine. I just need
hold your
I just need a minute.
but yeah, there is a set of stairs behind the basilisk's chamber. If you guys want to investigate further in.
Sure.
Who goes first? Your snake's gonna come over here and
I'll go
be
first.
comforting. Okay.
Yeah.
I found out that I did have an AC item that was not on my sheet,
Yep.
but it's in my note.
So
why was
Snake
my
is
AC
back
so
on
high on that?
quarters.
as you head in here, what would have been 4 statues you see are 4 corpses. Kind of on the ground, seemingly turned back from being stone. One of them is very similar to the priest-looking one you saw before. It's got a similar staff. It's a long wooden staff with an ankh on the end of it. The ankh is gold. It's a long, what looks to be ashwood staff. They're wearing white robes with a golden ankh symbol on the chest. Very clearly, this was a priest of some kind. Beside them are what appear to be headless knight with a big axe kind of on the ground next to him, and the other 2 seem to be a halfling perforated by arrows and kind of holding what appears to be thieves' tools, and then a dwarf with a big pot on his back that looks like he's probably carrying it. He's probably carrying it for for their cooking supplies, but this is definitely not the Dungeon Meshi party. That is not Senshi. I would not do that to that beautiful, beautiful man.
But they
They're
are, legally distinct.
No, because the priest is a human.
Oh, good.
See, we got here chilled Charles. Marcus the maid.
Do you search the corpses?
You know I
Yeah.
do.
Okay, on the priest.
It's a magic one.
On the priest there is the staff, obviously. The robe that he's wearing does not seem magic at all, but he does have a book, and on the book, in a language that what languages does Zephyr speak and or read? Oh, all of them. You have tongues.
He speaks all of them. He doesn't read them for shit.
Okay. So you cannot read the language, but what language do you have that you can read? I know you can read Common, and I know you can read Primordial, I think.
And Dwarven.
Yeah, and Dwarven. So none of your languages that you know how to read are on this book. But there is a book, and there is a symbol. And I'm gonna really quickly so that we'll go over to the table so that the stream cannot see me googling things.
Of course.
There's
I can
a
imagine it's Zephyr.
Things?
there's
Never.
there's a symbol on the front of the book, and it looks like this. Hold on, let me get a good picture of it. I needed to get a reference. It is a copyrighted reference, so yeah, it looks like this. It's in Call to Adventure. And it has words written on it, written on the book around it, in a script in which you cannot read.
Can anybody read this?
I can give it a shot.
Hell yeah.
What languages
Hold up,
does Bronwyn read?
Let's see, we got Common, Dwarvish, Goblin, and Thieves' Cant.
None of those.
Is it
Yeah,
by
this is-
chance?
Gobbity-gug.
Is it by
Is
chance?
it by chance in Celestial or
There we
Necris
go.
slash
There we go.
Necril?
It is in Celestial. The words read in order from left to right. Top left, compassion. Top right, honesty. Middle right, honor. Well, here, I'll just fucking post the picture. This is the thing you're looking at. Hold on. Why is it not allowing me to? Okay, fuck. This is the thing you're looking at.
Okay.
And above it, in the same celestial script, it says the Codex of Ultimate Wisdom.
Zephyr, my friend, do you happen to read Celestial?
Oh, no. All yours if you need it.
And Dr. Shelley will
Welcome,
walk
Benny.
up to Zephyr and slowly take the book. Just
You sure you don't just want to pop it open, take a look?
I mean, might as well. Here's hoping it's got a bit.
It does
more
have a
of
lock on it. It does have a small like those book binds that have locks on them. It has a golden
Yes.
lock on it. And the key does not seem to be anywhere on the priest's body.
And so you said this was the Tome of Ultimate Wisdom?
The Codex of Ultimate Wisdom.
Codex of Ultimate Wisdom. Well, Dr. Shelley will kind of inspect the book a bit more, trying to see if, the key will fall out from between the pages. And he just looks to the rest of the party and, well, it seems that we have found ourselves a probably very expensive tome, based on the fact that the title on the front here says it is the Codex of Ultimate Wisdom.
I feel like that's what every wizard calls his tome.
I mean,
Um,
that checks.
I mean, did you call it that? I mean,
I'm not a
I'll use a
fucking
book.
wizard.
that's
read.
true. That's true. You're not the book writing type. You're more get your hands dirty type.
Yeah, just point and go zap.
I forgot
No fire off
Darcy was a
Eldritch Blast
wizard.
over here.
Forgot Darcy was a wizard for a second, and I was like, huh. She would not call her my book. I would not call mine a book of wisdom.
And my personal tome that I'm writing is just a medical journal. It just says Dr. Shelley's medical log.
We can have someone else look at that who might have a better chance.
I mean, I can try to
Perhaps.
pop it open, but from experience, trying to open up the lock of someone who has magic, it can only go poorly, but I'll give it a shot.
So, Aethelfell,
How about
we're gonna go ahead and let Vinny say hello to the chat.
Oh.
Aethelfell, welcome. What languages do you speak? /read.
If my character sheet loads.
Oh,
oh,
felt
also,
that. Been there.
oh, if all else fails, by the way, Identify might be able to help.
Oh. You wouldn't happen to know knock, would you?
Let me reload
No.
Roll20.
You don't know that that's the name of that spell.
No, that one's easy because you just
It literally makes a knock.
also known as Open Sesame.
Yeah.
I don't have that
Right,
one.
you throw sesame seeds as the material component.
Yep.
What if
You're
I
just
No,
yeah.
that's that's a different spell. That's
No, that's knock.
Yeah.
I was-
Languages. That is what I speak.
So you can read this. You would be able to see, like Shelley did, that it says the Codex of Ultimate Wisdom on the cover. You, as a member of the Dragon Phalanx, know that this tome was stolen from Arthur's palace 100 years ago.
Oh look, it's Arthur's book.
It was technically Merlin's book.
She's just going to say
Did
it's
we
Arthur's
just-
book.
Did we just find Merlin's spell book?
It is a
Wait a
book
minute.
that Merlin owned. It is not his spell book. I would not hand
Damn.
you. I would not hand you guys a group of level 3s Merlin's spell book.
I mean, technically you did it. It's still locked.
But essentially, what you would know of the Codex of Ultimate Wisdom was it was a book used to lay down the first laws of the realm of Tyr. It was the code in which people were taught to live by. That it's not a holy text, but it is like the first laws ever created in this world. Essentially, it is.
I have a very funny idea now.
Yeah.
Just finish the explanation, and I'll go with the bit after.
So it's essentially the first book of laws laid down by those who established civilization in this world. And it was stolen 100 years ago from Arthur's palace when Arthur was killed. And then Arthur was recently resurrected by a bunch of bozos.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Now, to the bit. Ethel is going to look at the book. She's going to sigh, and then excitedly, at the memory, she's going to say, "Oh, my first homework in
I mean,
researching the laws of the land
not-
as a knight of
You're not wrong.
the."
You're not wrong.
Yeah, my first homework. What the fuck?
You were
Can't escape
given
it, it's
you were
everywhere.
given something similar that had the so if you would like to roll history to
Damn it.
you don't
That
it's
should
not
be
you're not at
normal, so
disadvantage, that'd be
16.
16. You would
Yeah.
know that this version of the book, the actual like one used by Merlin, can be used to basically meditate at I think it's 8. How many points are on the thing? 2.
8.
Yeah, at eight separate shrines, and it will imbue you with a form of magic that it will imbue someone of magical nature in either the primordial or arcane, basically godlike power.
Oh. So that's the first edition of my first homework. The original.
Christ.
Mm-hmm.
If you pray at 8 very specific shrines, which for now I'm going to call the classrooms, you gain godlike powers.
Rad.
Okay.
I feel like we should
You
do that
have to
then.
do it with that book, and you have to be magical by nature in either arcane or primordial magic, which is to say elemental and very old stuff. Don't worry about that one.
All right. So, if that's the case, then and he sort of just holds the book out towards Darcy. It sounds more like this is gonna be a long-term project for you, since most of my magic is more
Darcy, you would also know that you
products
studied.
of
You are not.
resurrection.
You studied. You are not magic by nature.
I mean, I can hold
Dr.
on to
Shelley
this.
does not remember that.
I can hold on to this. I learned what I have, but I can certainly hold on to it.
As you touch the book, Darcy, it burns your hand.
Jesus Christ, maybe I yeah.
I think
Like
you-
immediately dropping it.
You,
Yeah.
as a necromancer, are not able to touch this book.
Zephyr's just gonna pick it up.
I think
He's
she
not
looks
gonna
at
say.
the
He's
book
just gonna.
I think she looks at the book offended. What did I even do? What did I do to you?
Mhm. As
Touch
you
the book?
as you speak, and ask the book what you did, the corpse on the ground will say, "You have used the profane magics," and then collapse again.
Well, fuck.
Well, I'm
fuck.
sorry.
You know. Because technically, just speaking with the dead is necromancy, so it just did it on its
Reviving
own, too.
someone from the dead is the necromancy.
That's also yes.
I have been
I mean, to be
I
fair,
have been known to do some things that were necromance, but
I'm curious what would happen when I touch it.
So you get a feeling of foreboding. Same with Dr. Shelley. Both of you having touched this book, it gives you a feeling of foreboding, but it does not burn your hands. You were the products of necromancy, you were not the necromancer.
Okay, cool. I'll take it up.
Okay,
Could I
so
lockpick it?
the book is a little racist.
Got a
No,
lock on it, right?
it's not racist, it just doesn't like necromancy. That's
prejudice.
no.
You
So
went to school for bad things. You don't
Merlin,
deserve to have this book.
Merlin as a caster did not like when the forces of life and death were toyed with. So like under Merlin, any of his like apprentices weren't allowed to learn resurrection, weren't allowed to learn revivify. All necromancy in his eyes was a lesser magic.
Dang.
Belle,
Yes.
given the nature of Ethel's reincarnation, what happens when I touch the book?
That was done by a god.
Yeah, what happens when I touch the book?
Nothing.
Oh,
That was done by
Is
a
there a
god.
lock on?
yeah.
Yeah, there's a
If there's
large
some-
golden lock.
I take it it's preventing people from reading it.
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna attempt to lockpick it while everyone else is checking out the gate to the next area.
Roll at disadvantage.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I want to open it up too. So
Let me just get the effect of the spell that's on the book.
Yeah, I had a feeling something was about like that was about to happen. 20 on disadvantage.
So do you know the
Nice.
spell Glyph of Warding?
Yeah,
no.
Zephyr, you might not want to be standing next to me. I moved away for a fucking reason, as a matter of fact.
Yeah.
So
yeah, but Zephyr is also nosy.
So Glyph, I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah,
it's
no problem.
it's the explosion, not the
Yeah,
other
it's
one.
the explosive rune.
Ooh.
Honestly, much better than the alternative.
So this is a lesser version. You're gonna take 3d8 fire damage. Ooh, it's still a good chunk of your health. The book seems fine, but you seem burned.
Okay, good. It's gonna take that book.
I think I got it open.
Okay.
You did not, actually.
Damn it, that was a 20.
Yep. You tried to get it open, it did not unlock, and it exploded on you.
Yeah, fuck that.
Have you tried asking it real nicely? Like,
You should give it a
pretty
shot.
please?
You did
You know
not
what? I'm
rest
gonna
before
talk-
session.
Got it.
I'm gonna go ahead and give a little like whisper
Okay. What do you...
in primordial. So I don't-
Okay.
you know what? I can speak celestial too. So
Okay. What do you say to it in primordial?
can you open up?
Not with-
Talk about your feelings.
Please?
You get almost like a telepathic response from the staff you're carrying. You must find the key.
Ugh. Okay. Yeah, I think we're gonna need the key, and he's just gonna yeet it into his bag.
Fucking fuck this thing. But you do
The
get
bag will
you do get a
fine.
staff that is very clearly magical in nature. You don't know what it does, but it is clearly magic in nature. It does a D8 instead of a D6 for damage when you whack people with it.
Nice.
So it does do a D8 bludgeoning damage. And you have a nice little staff with an ankh on the end of it. Do you guys loot the other bodies? Because there are 3 other bodies besides the wizard.
If no one else is gonna, I'm absolutely looting corpses.
On the halfling, there is a set of thieves' tools, 2 healing potions, just standard potions of healing, and a small brass key. It does not fit in the book. If you try it, it does not fit.
Gotcha.
I
I figured it would be a golden key.
Yeah, on the dwarf, you find 3 days worth of rations. You find a hand axe made of a shimmering, like blue material, and then you find a like almost brass-looking in color short sword. And then on the warrior, you find a battle axe and the only other thing of note that like isn't pooled in his own blood is the cloak that seems to be pinned under him and is slowly like moving underneath him, kind of.
Oh.
It's looking cloak of billowing.
It is in fact a cloak of billowing.
I'm getting to the point where I can start pointing out items, and I don't know how I feel about that.
Is in fact a cloak of billowing. No, the
Don't worry.
the short sword does not collapse into a pen.
I had to ask.
No, it is not riptide.
Okay.
Oh.
But does it turn into a pencil?
No.
So it can't be that good of a sword.
Jesus Christ.
SMH.
Yeah, because we all know the pen is mightier than the sword.
I'm gonna shank
Anybody
you.
need an axe or a sword? This axe looks pretty dope,
Um,
but I've got one.
I mean, I'll take those thieves' tools just to have the extra set.
Well,
Off to
take
you.
a look at the sword.
And
You are an accomplished smith. Cassandra, you can identify what these things are made out of.
Oh, yippee!
The sword is made of orichalcum, and the axe is mithril. Both axes, both the battle axe and the hand axe, are made of mithril.
Ooh.
I will just take the sword.
Okay.
But if nobody else wants the axes, I'll take them to smelt them.
Mithril.
Yeah,
I'd like one.
mithril axes. I figured the dwarf would want the mithril axe.
Yeah, I'll take
To the dwarf?
hand axe, probably.
Does anybody want the great axe?
It's a battle axe.
Or, sorry, battle
actually,
axe.
Apparently, I am proficient in battle axe.
yeah,
Yep.
as a dwarf,
Take the
you're
battle
proficient
You're a
in all
dwarf.
axes.
Yeah, you're a dwarf.
Dwarf.
You can have
Unless
both of
somebody doesn't. I was gonna say, unless somebody especially wants them.
I happen to have my own mithril axe, and you see Dr. Shelley pull out the mithril battle axe of goblin slaying we got a while back.
That he doesn't use, but continues to use his shovel.
Yeah, he prefers to use the shovel, which thank God nobody can read Necrol but him, because he wrote on the along the handle in Necril, grave robber.
I love that.
Phenomenal.
Part of my brain just went, that's the shovel Darcy used to get his parts.
I can believe it. I will allow that.
Yeah.
I will allow that. But
A
yeah,
sentimental
sentimental
value.
shovel.
so the brass key will open that door. Also, does anyone want the Cape of Billowing?
If no one's taking it, I'm taking it.
Cool. It shrinks to
Yay.
kobold size and billows wherever
Yay.
you walk.
What does mithril do to a weapon?
It halves the
Wait.
weight. Yeah, makes it
Oh,
lighter, and then I think there's something else.
I believe you can use it without being proficient in it, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
In Pathfinder, it also adds some extra things, but this is 5e.
Yeah, I'm just checking real quick.
Yeah.
What do you do, Mithril?
Generally grant a +1.
Yep.
Oh, yeah!
+1?
Yep.
Yeah.
Attack and damage, or just attack?
Both.
Since sensation.
The brass key will fit into these doors here, and inside is a large locked chest.
Worm?
If anyone would like to try and pick this lock.
I will move out of the way.
What does it look made out of?
It looks like it's made out of like steel.
I'm tempted to try.
Steve? Steel is notably softer than mithril.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm tempted to try something.
I will say you do have like a rogue that can unlock things for you.
A very
True.
good rogue, by the way.
Yeah.
Nothing bad will happen this time.
Surely nothing bad will happen.
I was gonna try athletics.
I'm gonna check it for traps. Just give it a good old once over.
Roll investigation.
Investigation. Could I argue for perception?
Zephyr's gonna try tickling it.
Yeah, you can roll investigate or perception. Yes.
Since it... 23.
It does not seem to be trapped. It is in fact locked.
Super. Let's see what we can do about that. 16 on Thieves' Tool.
You sit there and you hear a few clicks, and the lock and falls to the ground, and you are easily able to open the chest, and inside is a loot of about 200 gold pieces in gold, gems, and silver. You find a sling and a bag of bullets that appear to be made of the same material as the short sword that Cassandra took.
And what material is that?
Orichalcum.
Orichalcum.
How come?
And then you find a shield. The shield has a family crest on it that is it's got 4 panels, and the top left and bottom right have 2 unicorns that face inward, and the top right and bottom left both have what appear to be like the tree of life on them.
I was gonna make a joke about the Scots, but not anymore.
With heaven enemies being Scots and other Scots.
No, with the unicorn being their national animal.
Do I recall that one of us has identified?
I have identify.
Would you mind having a look at the shield?
Absolutely. I will waltz my way on in here. We talked about number 1 at Chico's theme, and it just started playing.
Mm-hmm.
Here's identify.
So you sit and kind of ponder the shield, and after a few moments, you're able to kind of identify what it is and what it does, and kind of this is a family crest. This crest has what appears to be coat of arms for an ancient royal line that allows whoever holds it to command the forces of... Basically what it does is it lets you summon lesser planar ally.
Okay. Yeah, I would tell the party. Well, if we need some extra celestial help, this can summon someone from up there.
Nice.
I get the feeling that I should not be the one carrying that.
Well,
I think I want it.
Go ahead.
If anyone's okay with it.
Sure.
Yeah.
I mean, if it's at the pattern of everything else down here, probably not too friendly. That's what it's me and mine. I think I can use them.
I will say that it will take it does take a lot out of the person who casts it, whoever it is that casts it. And you also will need to you will also need to essentially when you cast this spell, it can only be cast once a month.
Yeah. There is
It's an oh shit
be
button.
careful with it.
It is in fact
It's a
an
if
oh
you
shit
need
button.
it's a if you need help right now, that's what it'll do, and then it needs time to recharge.
Oh, it's okay.
also-
So it's like an oh shit, Cole Arthur moment.
I
Yeah.
suppose so, yeah.
I don't know who that is, but yeah, probably.
You don't know who? What do you mean you don't know who Arthur is? Oh right, you're from a different world.
He's
I
an
forget.
aardvark.
I don't think Zephyr's said that yet. I don't think Zephyr's told
He
y'all
does
that
keep
he's
saying
from
things
Australia.
like magic is stupid here in this world.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
And Ethel is just running with it like, oh, you're from a weird world.
I just got rules and stuff here. That's why I just cut the line.
Yeah, no, I totally understand.
The wizard here who had to study so much for it.
And
This
he's just
guy
gonna-
over here cutting the
he's-
line.
He's just gonna fire off an Eldritch Blast over here.
Fuck the line. Bam.
Bow!
Meanwhile, Ethel just exercised enough to gain magic.
His is just a little less useful in that it's electric instead of force.
I need to start packing some more combat inclusive spells. I
Yeah,
only had Burning Hands. And a couple other ones.
Okay.
Hmm.
Not really great when you can't look at the thing you're casting on.
right?
Belle, real quick. What does the shield do exactly again?
It's
add
once
it?
a month. Once a month, you can summon planar ally.
Okay, and that's it, right?
That's it. That's all it does.
It's a month.
Not even lesser.
Once a month, you can summon planar ally, and that's it. That's what it does.
So I'm just gonna call that Angel Shield. Okay. Sadly, that will lower my damage from 1d8 to 1d6, but I
Why
do
is
have a
that?
plus 1 to AC.
Why is that? Why will it lower your thing?
Because the unarmed attack damage that I deal depends on if I am using one in one hand or in two or in none or in no hands.
I see.
Essentially, haymaker versus punch.
I see.
Yeah.
I am slowly but surely creating the shield for you guys. So you can
Yeah.
actually have a
Well-
visual representation of the shield.
Well, we got. No, we still gotta take care of those lizards down there. Unless they're willing to just leave. Since we got rid of the points. The fucking.
Basilisk?
Whatever
Dead
it's called.
basilisk.
Yeah.
I'll go talk to
Yeah.
him.
Zephyr, the
Alright.
person that did not meet them, I'll go talk to them.
You sure you don't want to bring one of
think
us
we should
along?
go along with him. Yeah.
Alright. Well,
I may
Zephyr,
not
you ain't
know any.
you ain't going by yourself. I know that.
He'll be speaking in. Do lizard people have their own language?
They speak Draconic.
Cool. Y'all got to go.
That is cute.
Okay. And you say this to the lizard folk.
In Draconic.
Okay.
Basilisk dead. Y'all gotta go.
One of them kind of looks at you and goes, Who are you?
I'm with the other guys. So I just got here late.
Hello.
One of the lizard folk looks over and goes, "I don't like your friend."
Well, I mean, he's like
They're
part
talking.
zombie. That's really kind of racist.
They're talking to Bronwyn.
Presumably in common.
Yeah. No, they're talking in. They're speaking
Hilarious.
in Dwarvish.
Oh, hey, even better.
Yeah, they're speaking.
Speak
in
that too.
Dwarvish. Yeah, but they're like, we don't like your friend.
I can see why not, I suppose. Yeah, we did take out the basilisk, if that's what you were still worried about.
Yes, we were worried about the basilisk. It would not be a good time to have it in our lair. But this is our lair, and we are not leaving.
I'm back. Sorry about that.
Welcome back.
Are
They just
you-
said that they're not leaving.
Really sure about that?
You cannot make us. You very. Why are you so pretty?
Blessed by the gods.
Uncanny pretty.
You are naturally good looking. That is suspicious.
Mm-hmm.
Dr. Shelley leans over to Branwyn. Would you mind giving me a play-by-play for what's happening?
Bad first start for our friend here in introductions, and our lizard folk comrades here seem to be reluctant to leave what they see as their domicile.
Ah,
Why should we leave?
so we will be killed.
Quite simply because this isn't your property.
What is property? This
Yeah,
is territory.
okay. I'll have to start
Okay, it's
teaching
not
you.
your territory.
I was gonna say, like, I'm not the one to teach you about, like, laws and codes and all that good stuff. That's more for surface folk, I suppose.
You see, like the one in front's tongue like flits out, just kind of looks at you and goes, "Yes, the dwarf speaks sense. We do not know laws or codes. Surface dwellers do not know lizard folk ways."
I suggest you have a chat with the one who sent the quest at the very least.
We sent
That will-
someone upstairs. They never came back.
Well, consider it, if you come with us, there will be nothing to stop you.
No. I
No.
send Fred
No.
upstairs. Fred does not come back. What happened to Fred?
I don't know.
Consider this.
You guys killed
Imagine-
Fred, just so you're aware.
Wait, no, Fred was
Yeah.
the guy down
Fred
here?
was gone before we
Fred-
came in.
No, Fred was the one that when you guys got down here, you killed him in the storeroom. He never made it back to
Oh.
his friends.
Oh, yeah,
You
he was
murdered
the guy
him.
in the store.
You guys killed him without talking. He was just taking a nap.
To be fair,
That you killed
we
without a
were-
second thought.
No. We were going to steal from him and then leave while he was asleep. We just happened to make a little too much noise, and then when he saw us, he kind of got violent, and then during the fight, I think someone tried to say, "Hey, do you still want to keep going, or are you fine dying here?" And Fred said that he's okay dying.
So what I'm hearing is you robbed him and then expected him not to retaliate.
No, we robbed him and then said, "Hey, can we put this all behind us?" After we kicked his teeth in.
So what I'm hearing is that you robbed and jumped him.
Okay, what I'm hearing is that we asserted that this is our territory and he didn't respect that.
Sure, we can go with
Roll
that. That
initiative.
makes us sound a little less evil.
He didn't respect the NAP.
Roll initiative, y'all.
This isn't trust.
What's the NAP?
I told you
I-
y'all got to go. This is the closest I've come to like talking things out in a long time. I just want you all to know that. I tried.
Zephyr, the diplomat to a barony.
This
Has
is-
it tough things out in a while?
I raise my hand.
Yes.
Did the lizardmen count as humanoids?
Yes.
Thank you.
Oh, I rolled an 18.
Nice.
I have a very macabre question.
Uh-huh.
Does the internal organ structure of a lizard man kind of resemble that of a human?
No. No,
Darn.
it's more like a large lizard. You know.
Like a
being
crocodile.
carved.
Darn.
Yeah, like a crocodile.
That means I can't. That means some of the organ placement's gonna be off, so lethal strikes are gonna be a little harder.
Mm-hmm. So,
Ah, well, the brain's still there.
Zephyr, you're first. You don't know if their brains are in the same place. Zephyr, you're first.
Rad. Okay.
How do you think? So, Zephyr, here's my thing. And here's what I'm gonna do because I like doing flashbacks to old campaigns. For but a
love it.
moment, Gort and Mifune can hear and see what is happening through the eldritch machinations of the gods of Uis. Zephyr and or Mifune and Gort, you can see the mess that Zephyr is in. Do you have anything quippy to say to him?
I mean, I'm partially expecting him to either pull something out of his ass or to suddenly create another pit.
We're not there.
Mifune, do you have anything you would like to say?
I think you just hear 5 lizards. Is that it?
Exactly.
One, massively high expectations for what Zephyr can do. The other, disappointed he's having trouble with 5 lizards.
I can take them.
Yeah, Zephyr, you can hear this. You can hear them say this.
He's. Listen, there's only 5 here.
Everyone sees Zephyr
Okay.
talking to no one in particular.
That you know of. There's probably more.
Hold
Be
on.
prepared for a lot more.
Phone, or what's the range on this thing?
What is it?
Thunderwave.
Oh. Oh no.
15-foot
Rectangular
cube.
animation.
Yep.
Yeah, cube.
You get like right here. And then shunt all of them away from you.
Oh, he was just gonna go.
That goes behind you too, so that it hits your allies.
Oh, I thought it was a cube in front of me.
No, it's a cube all around you. That's why I
Oh,
was like,
rad then.
yeah.
So,
Jesus.
fire real quick here.
So you moved through 2 creatures' spaces.
All right. Well, let me first. This guy.
Uh-huh.
Just gonna.
Eldritch Blast, which one?
This one.
Okay, yeah, that hits. Roll damage. Alright, you do 8 lightning damage to this lizard man.
I'm gonna follow up. Scoot on through. He'll even take the opportunity attacks. MBD.
In BD
I got armor.
until he gets his ass
I got mage
beat.
armor on. It's the first thing I do when I wake up.
1 and 2.
Neither hit.
Neither of those hit. All right.
And then we're just gonna Thunderwave.
All right. Let me get the measurement here. Cube.
It's a what cube again?
15 feet.
15
He's gonna
foot.
hit every one of them. Okay. They
15
need to do
foot,
dex saves.
15-foot radius or side to side or corner to corner rather.
15 like that.
Okay,
The thing I have measured out.
that's a lot bigger than people usually let me.
Yeah. All right. So, Zephyr, go ahead and roll for Thunderwave. They're gonna start making dex saves.
Rad.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What's your spell save DC?
15.
Okay. So I think all but one of those fail. I need you to roll me that does 2, it pushes them back 10 feet, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. So 5, 10. 5, 10. Bronwyn make an attack of opportunity.
You got it. With a melee weapon, I take it?
Yep.
We'll do the mithril
5.
battle axe.
And then both of these two are going to hit the wall. And
Yep.
this one's going to hit the wall. I need... that misses. Actually, at advantage, because he's going to go prone because he hit the fucking wall. Rugs, roll me an extra 2d8.
Damn.
Right.
All right. 8, 9, 10, 17 points of damage on all of these fuckers. So that's a dead lizard man. Actually, this one's the only one that doesn't. So... All right. So Zephyr, that's your turn.
Yep.
Darcy, you saw
Yo,
this very pretty man step into the middle of the lizard men, almost get hit, and then just thunder wave them away. A couple of days ago, that he could not do spells. He was complaining that he couldn't do spells.
Well, you know what? I hope he is having a wonderful time with all that beautiful new magic he's got.
Beautiful new, unstudied,
Good for
didn't have
him.
to work for it magic.
You know what? Bless him and all his wonderful new magic. I am going to do something.
Fucking love that.
Yeah. I'm being slowly introduced to southern passive
Southernisms.
passive shit. Like yeah.
Southernisms, that's what I like to call
The field save. I'm gonna look at this guy. This little beautiful boy.
them.
And since he does constitute as a humanoid, I'm gonna look at him. Look at him. And go, why don't you start walking and she'll just point back towards like a further measurement, like this direction. Why don't you start walking that way for me? And then I'm gonna cast puppet.
Constitution saving throw. Okay. So, Zephyr,
Mm-hmm.
you see someone cast an enchantment spell on someone else.
Oh, he clocks it.
Rugs, are you using the stress mechanics?
Yes.
Would you like to take stress from that?
You know what? No.
No?
Oh!
Okay.
Just because, like, that's an ally doing it to a hostile creature.
Uh-huh.
It's not just willy-nilly in the town or I have seen Mifune do way worse things.
You absolutely fucking have.
That's the only if he hadn't been traveling with Mifune, turning people into skeletons and friggin' goo throwing his own skin.
That was Mama Goo, actually.
Like he's seen some shit.
Had
Yeah.
some. You've seen some shit.
Imagine your past party was so fucking insane, it gave you exposure therapy.
Y'all don't even understand. That party was fucked up.
I understand. I was there.
But yeah, he makes the saving throw.
1 second. Blue. No. I need Dr. Shelley and Bronwyn to make me attacks of opportunity as he goes 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Zephyr also make a
Yeah,
attack of opportunity.
yeah. He just looked at him real sweetly and go, "Why don't you start walking that way?"
Oh.
And he started walking that way.
I'm gonna assume he's dead by the time he gets to me, but let's see what they.
Crow, I need a attack, or Bronwyn, I need an attack of opportunity.
Sure thing. Sorry about that.
You alright?
Fuck. I think I just closed the roll 20.
I'm sorry.
So I take it 10 does not.
No, 10
beat
does not hit
his
his AC. No.
Oh. Yeah. I had a feeling.
He's got
Oh.
fucking. He's carrying a shield and he's got natural scale armor. Like,
Yeah.
I raise my hand.
yes.
In the spell, you can cause the target to drop whatever it's holding. I want to make it drop the shield.
Okay. That would lower it from 20 to 15.
That's fine.
Okay.
That's perfect,
So that
actually, because I
means
just happened to roll
Bronwyn hits
15.
it.
Roll an attack roll. Or roll damage,
15.
I meant to say.
10.
Alright. So, no, it is not dead by the time it gets to you, Zephyr.
Oh, red.
Shanks it immediately.
Would he attack an enchanted useless creature that's gonna wake up to all its friends being dead?
Would he? That is a good question.
Nah, he
Would you
probably
like
wouldn't.
to save him from the? Would you like to give him mercy so that he does not have to see his friends dead?
Well, that depends on if they give up or not.
Entirely true.
So he's just gonna let him walk over to the corner, or the
So,
wall, or wherever he's going.
speaking of the fucked up shit that Zephyr's seeing, Mifune and Gordon, you are given an option.
Okay.
Zephyr has shown mercy. You must also render judgment.
Oh no! You have the peanut gallery chiming in on this poor lizard man's fate?
So this will not happen every combat, but every so often, the gods, because Zephyr chose to be a warlock, are going to have Mifune and Gort weigh in on the fate of Zephyr's enemies. Gort,
So far, it is not being a threat.
Mifune,
As the situation is handled, I recommend it. Have it wait in the corner and wake up to see what's going on. Worst case scenario, it freaks out and tries to run away.
Mifune, that lizard man would look really good as an undead servant, don't you think?
Perhaps even a vampiric servant.
So,
Mifune, I can't turn people into vampires.
Mifune, you are an interdimensional being. You were given powers to be able to tear people's souls from their bodies. Would you like to claim this lizard man?
Mifune, you want the soul?
Are you offering to me?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I'm honored.
No, this
I'll
is the
happily
this is
accept.
literally so okay. Please describe Mifune literally snatching this man from their reality.
So you know how she has a bunch of different types of stab?
Yep.
I'd like to think she's using the one that looks a lot like a shepherd's crook.
Okay.
Essentially, from fucking nowhere, a perfectly normal human with white hair essentially just kind of reaches out from the places in between the cosmos with a shepherd's crook, grabs this fucker by the collar, and drags him through.
You guys see
Just
a hole
Looney
tear
Tunes.
into reality, and something snatch him out.
What? Huh?
Hmm?
What?
That's
Huh?
my buddy,
The lizard or the crook?
the crook.
Okay.
Sounds of screaming lizard.
Yeah, sounds of screaming lizard.
Sounds of screaming lizard.
Ambient
are-
lizard screaming.
How are the rest of you reacting? Bronwyn.
He's going to speak
Curiosity?
into all of your minds, by the way, because now he apparently has telepathy.
Yep.
Yeah.
Curiosity.
promise. It's totally normal.
That was
I got-
in no way normal.
I have several questions. Darcy is more curious than horrified, I think.
Oh, did you want that one as an undead minion?
Oh no.
Okay.
I got picks up the snake's head. I got this buddy right here. I'm good.
Mifune, it
Okay.
seems that Zephyr has replaced you with another necromancer.
Could never replace you.
Mifune will remember this.
Yes, please remember the soul I gave you. My other option for Fey Patron.
Mm-hmm.
I want to imagine that this is Zephyr saying it out loud.
Uh-huh.
Yes,
Yeah.
100%.
Cassandra, Aethel, Bronwyn, how are you reacting?
Hazel is like, what the fuck did this twink get himself into?
Okay. Bronwyn?
At this rate, I believe Bronwyn is just kind of expecting that Zephyr is participating in some sort of horrible dark art that she is not yet privy to.
Fantastic. And Cassandra?
Oh, sorry. I forget that my new mic doesn't write up lead when it's muted.
Ah, okay.
I got nothing anyway.
Yeah. Cassandra, you just watched someone be snatched out of reality, essentially. Darcy, you've not used your bonus action. What are you doing?
I am very glad that you've asked. Pardon my issue. This man has his back turned to me right now.
Who?
Come on, yo, 25.
Roll damage.
It will probably. So I don't know how long the charmed condition lasts.
The one that you charmed is fucking gone. Snatched out of reality.
Fuck. Shit, yeah, no, then this one.
I thought you were attacking this one.
What? He gone.
No. That guy was down here. He's literally
Mark's
no
dead
longer.
now.
So, refresh your page. Because there was another lizard man on the field, and he's gone now. There were 5, now there are 4.
No, yeah, it looks the same. This one is marked.
Yeah, so
That one's marked with the red
I
X.
assumed.
That was after the firebolt.
Yeah, that was after the firebolt.
Oh.
I assumed this was
Oh,
the one
that's
you were
fine.
attacking. Because the one
that's
that
fine.
the one that got snatched out of reality walked all the way down here, got attacked, almost died, and then Mifune snatched him from reality.
Okay, yeah, no, then I'll kill that one.
Okay.
That's fine.
Aethel, it's your turn. There are 2 lizard men left. What are you doing?
She's gonna walk up here. And how high of a DC would it be to beat a motherfucker with another motherfucker for athletics?
High, because you're a kobold,
Okay,
and they're a
So-
size larger than you.
not doing that yet.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna punch this guy in the face
Okay.
real hard.
Jumps up,
So
jumps up, punches lizard man in the face.
does that hit?
Yeah, roll damage.
Yes.
5.
You kill him immediately.
Looks at the other guy.
All that is left is the guy that told you that they would not leave.
Hi. In Draconic.
Bronwyn,
Hello.
it's your turn.
Okay.
There's one
And
lizard.
this one said that he's not gonna leave.
Yeah, this one was the one that told you that they would not leave. He was the one that made that for all of his friends.
Yeah. How do you feel about that decision now, buddy?
Hold on, let me see. Let me see how his morale's doing. He's still holding his ground. He's like, holds his shield up, puts his fucking club up. He's ready to go.
All right. And she disappeared.
Yeah, and he's like, what? What?
Fucking teleports behind you. Nothing personal, kid.
Shinderu.
Fucking arrow aimed towards his neck.
Miss.
13. Miss. Damn. Well, guess I'll just go fuck myself.
Cassandra, it's your turn. There's one lizard man left. He's right here.
Yep. Hold on. Let me just double check that I can actually. That's 5. Yeah, just about.
Yeah, you can get right here.
Yeah. I didn't get the stats for the new sword, but
It is a +1 short sword, essentially.
Alright.
You didn't identify it, so
oh.
that's about as far as you know.
I thought somebody had already cast Identify on it.
That was on the
It's
book.
fine.
I thought it was on the shield.
That's on the
On the
shield.
Oh yeah, the shield.
The one that does the planar ally.
Yeah, so that was the shield. That is a miss.
Okay.
All right, it is now the lizard folk's turn. The lizard folk's gonna try and hit you in the face with a club. It was a boop. As a 22 hit your AC,
Yes.
you take 4 points of bludgeoning damage.
Alright.
Dr. Shelley, it's your turn.
Is this thing still alive?
He's still alive and he's still kicking and he's fighting back. He's knocked the shit out of your ally.
Ah,
Nice.
and moving across, moving over a corpse.
That's fine. It's not difficult to
Does that
range.
count as
You can
difficult
just shove it out of your
terrain?
way. You can just shove it out of your way.
You can
Awesome. And yeah, he just shoves these two corpses out of his way, and he just gets right up in this thing's face. And you know what? I'm not even going to do the smart thing of waiting until after I attack to see if I need to. We are immediately reckless attacking.
Okay.
Reckless attack is so good.
That hits. Roll damage.
Yeah.
All
Just
right.
a heavy axe swing. You're not raging anymore, so that 2 would. So it'd be 17.
15.
Ah, thank you.
Yeah, instead of
I forgot I have that as a toggle.
Yeah.
Because I'm not used to
so
rage doing
that
that.
is still 17 damage. You guys killed with lizard folk. You have successfully completed your mission, except for the giant lizard that you know has scuttled out to sea. You didn't kill it, but it didn't want any piece of you, honestly. It just kind of saw you, licked its own eyeball, and scuttled out to sea.
Red.
There's about 1 gold piece worth of copper coins on these guys, and that's about it. And then clubs and shields.
All right, so that wasn't too hard.
Yeah.
I love how no one is
No,
questioning.
that wasn't much too bad. Do we want to clean up these bodies? I'm fairly certain that they'll make an awful stink if we just let them lying down here.
I mean, you are in a sewer.
And worse than already smells down here?
Throw them all.
The
Throw them into the
it's
water. Todd, take them out.
It is a
Pepper.
fair concern. We don't want to attract other creatures.
Carrion crawlers. Ugh.
Question.
Yes.
Does whoever you made a deal with like corpses?
No.
Oh, okay. So just living beings. Good to know.
Well, no, the person I made a
Good to
deal
know.
with, the person with the crook wasn't the person I made a deal with.
What? What?
That's just someone I know.
Then
Mifune,
why did you offer them a soul?
Mifune, would you like 4 new bodies for the body pit, for the body pot?
I mean, if you're offering, certainly.
Mifune, the only member of your party that made a deal with other extraplanar entities to not lose her powers when she plane shifts.
Okay.
Hold on, I have to
Zephyr,
scroll
who
all the way down.
who is your friend?
Hold on, hold on.
Oh, a lot of names.
Uh-huh.
Mifune the Soul Stitcher.
She sounds like
Is that?
hmm.
Do y'all got the
Like-
Soul Stitcher here?
The what now?
No.
A fucking
Baroness of Moonshade.
I don't know if we have a moonshade.
Not ringing any bells for me.
my interest is piqued.
Scroll all the way the fuck down. Hold on.
I'm trying to think. Are there any other titles that I would know off the top of my head?
Dare, Holly, would you like to list some of Mifune's titles?
I think we've been doing pretty good. She's Baroness. She's the Soul Stitcher. She is the patron of the second layer of hell, I believe.
Yep.
She is also an archfey.
Oh, wait, an archfey?
She is in
Yeah.
fact an archfey.
Oh, yes.
Oh,
Just,
What do you mean
Oh.
you're-
Zephyr's just gonna
Really?
rattle these off as well.
What do you mean
Oh.
you're friends with an archfey?
Here's Archfey. Here's the exclamation of how could you be friends with an make deal with an Archfey. Darcy in the corner. I'm sweating about the fact that she in fact married. What?
Yeah,
Dr. Shelley leans over and kind of just gestures to Darcy,
Swear
like,
I had-
is that your wife or someone
no.
else?
No, that ain't my wife, sir. Sir, that is not my wife.
Thumbs up, nodding, just notably relieved. Because, last
Sir,
he
my
checked of their
my-
relationship, Darcy was the necromancer. Darcy was the one who put Shelley together.
I'm trying to find Mifune's token, but I cannot find it. I had it
I just-
somewhere.
and we.
You can
God,
also just
no.
draw a fox girl, I think. Right?
I think Darcy, upon like the question, the subtle, quiet questioning of, "Hey, is that your wife?" Darcy, whose wife has shown up for Lusk, no, so
There
that is
she
not
is.
my wife.
There she is.
Oh!
Okay.
Holly, you should now have control of Mifune.
I appreciate you. I appreciate you.
Uh-huh.
I'm just gonna pull the art from Mifune onto the thing and make it real big so everybody can see it.
The proportions are going to be weird because you didn't do it on the map layer.
Yeah, I remember when you showed me her when I was making Karame.
This is Mifune the Soul Stitcher. We'll give
Oh,
give
the stick collector.
yeah, this the stick collector.
The
This
stick
Wasn't that a
collector
dog?
before Augustine.
for the audience. This is Mifune the Soul Stitcher, the archfey of undeath.
Oh gosh.
Wait, wasn't this stick collector a dog?
I guess
The real stick collector was Augustine the dog. Yes.
Yeah, it's the only one that Ethel knows.
Yeah, that was in character.
And a fox
Ethel-
is almost related to a dog.
Yeah. So Mifune, you are now, I'm assuming, collecting corpses.
I would like to imagine that it is more beneath the corpses. A portal opens in which it resembles a cauldron.
Yeah, and then they just bloop,
Shoomp.
bloop, bloop.
Well, that's a very effective way to get.
I don't think
To collect
Augustine could do that.
No, I don't think it's Augustine.
I hope she doesn't try and go and collect me, considering my less than living.
Honey, you're alive. You're
Static.
fine.
You're fine. You're fine.
You're fine, buddy. You're alive.
For now. For now.
Just for now.
Stairs.
Leaning back,
Yeah.
kind of pressing his back against the wall. Can I help you,
Uh,
ma'am?
This corpse is not for collecting. Thank you.
Mifune, how do you respond?
I'll be back when the time is right. And you feel something furry caress your chin as she disappears. You don't see the tails because that is more of an illusionary thing. But anyone who has some sort of true sight or fey type bullshit, you'd be able to see that she has a bunch of tails. I believe at this point she has a lot more than was in the original image.
Yep.
I have that.
So many.
Stress. Just so much stress.
Yeah, probably stress.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to check and see what the dice rolls are.
They're in the it's in the general chat.
Yeah.
Did you check?
Meanwhile,
Hello.
Zephyr's never felt more confident.
Honey, you ain't going nowhere anytime soon. You're fine.
I got one spell a day, and it's totally
so-
okay with me.
I love this shit.
Zephyr, what kind of friendships did you keep before getting here?
Oh, just about everybody.
Yeah, I'm noticing that now.
I wasn't too choosy.
So you're
I mean,
okay.
I can't say nothing.
Yeah.
What do you
Witches,
mean you can say nothing?
gods, refugees,
Okay.
necromancers, paladins.
To be fair, I'm friends with Arthur. So, yeah, that's fair, but also, what do you mean, gods?
Y'all don't have gods here?
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, exactly. What do you mean, gods?
I
are
feel
you
like it's
some
kind
sort of imp or something?
self-explanatory.
Well, I think our business is done here, so I am going to collect me and mine, and I'm gonna start heading out.
Oh yeah, was there a reward for this? I just came down because I heard y'all.
There is in fact an award, a reward. If you go up to the the Evening Glory, returning back to the uproarious inn, or at least it was when you left. It is now like mid-evening and it has quieted down. There are people in like their corner booths and things talking to courtesans, but Maylene, the lady who runs the bar, Madame Maylene, will be standing behind the bar and kind of look over to the cellar entrance and go, "Welcome back."
Gonna press to digitate everybody as they come up. Get the sewer smell off.
We fixed your lizard problem.
I'm glad to hear it. I'm glad to hear it. So when were you gonna tell me that your friend here, and she'll gesture to Zephyr, was trying to take my business? Looks at you
What?
knowingly, having
I'm sorry.
having courted a fucking client without her.
Would
Without
100% have spoken with the madam first.
Okay. She'll kind of look back. She'll look. Then we'll retcon that. She'll go, "Welcome back. Thank you for making them not smell bad. Here's your night's
Okay.
pay, by the way." And she'll set down 2 gold coins for you from your client from the night prior. The senator said that she had a very lovely time.
Okay, I see how you get so many friends.
Friends with paladins, senators, and gods. I'm assuming all the same way.
Not all the same way, but
Most.
You hear from
Yeah.
the bar. I didn't sleep with him, if that's what you're asking.
see?
You
I
turn
was-
toward Zephyr. If you look toward the bar, there's a rather familiar-looking halfling sitting there.
Honestly, you've been missing out.
No, I haven't. No, thank you.
That's fair.
Uh,
To each their own.
I much prefer you as a drinking buddy than anything else. She'll like finger gun at you. And the madam will go, "Well, I'm assuming you killed all of the lizardmen folk then?"
I'm pretty sure we got
To
all
be
of them.
fair, we
There was-
did ask them to kindly evacuate first.
Well, can't be
That was
helped.
for you, Bill.
Can't be helped, and she'll lay out 5 silver pieces for each of you, and free room and board.
Hell yeah.
Thank you.
Electrum.
Silver.
I forget 5e has Electrum.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Love
Uh,
Electrum.
Electrum is how you pay for magic items.
Yeah.
That's how you have to pay for magic items in the city. You have to get your stuff converted at a bank, and then
Ugh.
you can go to the fucking consortium of magi.
Yep.
And
What? Did you think they weren't going to tax your magic items?
Jeez.
I thought
Gotta
that was
travel
one
out
of
of
the best
town.
ways to embezzle money.
Consortium of magi. Just a ton of Better Call Saul mages, just like if any of you would like to peruse the city, we have made some changes to your wagon. And she'll kind of gesture out the window to the stable, which is very visible. And instead of like a covered wagon, which is what you came here in, like Oregon Trail style,
We made it a convertible.
you now have a very nice looking, like almost royal carriage.
Mm.
Shucks.
Well, that is a very notable upgrade. Mighty kind of you.
Can't have those who stay in my inn looking like common.
Get together, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, I've been writing for almost a century. What do you mean?
I have not been on this plane in quite some time. So
And I'm not exactly in the most need for luxury,
Also, I believe
but
you
it
were
is
robbed.
incredibly nice.
I think almost all our belongings were robbed from us by goblins.
I see.
yeah.
Well, take this money and go find something It doesn't look like you just crawled out of a sewer. To where? I
Could always go
Me and
for
my-
another nice suit.
and you hear the halfling at the bar clear her throat and go, "Actually, I need to speak with them."
Well, okay.
Zephyr probably
All
going,
That's
right.
concerning.
"Shit."
All right. Suppose.
We've got one of Zephyr's friends, and not the one we know is stealing corpses, saying she needs to talk to us.
We'll be
No, this
fine.
one's legit.
Was
This
Mifune
one's-
here?
Yeah.
Jesus, why?
downstairs.
Okay. No matter where I
I-
go, she just continues to pop up. Anyway, yeah.
I think it was my fault this time.
You folks follow me, and she'll lead you all to a small back room. It's a little like office room that she's kind of.
You couldn't even
out.
book the suite.
I do have a suite. I'm just using this as an office. Thank you very much. Please sit. And there are like these lavish couches in front of this, like, almost a schoolroom desk. Cause she's a tiny little person. And just she'll like sit and go, okay, so, I have need of your discreet services.
You just said you weren't interested.
Not
Zephyr, I believe that's your realm.
no. Are you guys any good at breaking and entering?
I'm good at breaking.
Yes.
Okay, so
I am the least qualified.
you're probably good at breaking from the look of you.
Well,
didn't
thank
make-
you. That is.
Zephyr's good at entering.
Zephyr's good at getting entered. Thank you very much.
That's much better actually.
Well.
Calling Zephyr a bottom.
If the money's right.
Anyways,
$20,
I remember.
$20.
I remember Darcy was saying something.
Yeah. Sorry.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I kind of forgot what I had to say. We're good. We're good. I can attest. I built this man myself. Pats him on the shoulder.
Well, your construction's really good. I didn't know that he was a flesh golem, but he looks nice for a flesh golem. At least he doesn't stink. This paladin not beating an eye at the fact that you necromanced this man to life. She's like, well, flesh golem's useful. It's good for you.
Flesh golem, piecemeal revenant, whatever the term you might choose.
Trust me, I've been a revenant. It sucks. You stick with flesh golem. Anyway, I need you guys to break into the royal palace.
Mhm.
Huh.
Okay.
I have never loved you more than this moment.
I bet. And she'll place down a small circular stone on the table. Hold on. I'm getting the picture because I thought I had it on my computer, but I don't. And it's a small circular stone that has it's almost inert looking, but if you go to like touch it, it will light up, and it has the crest of a lion on the front of it, and on the back is a rising sun. This will get you into the palace from the sewer entrance.
Mhm.
Once you
Why are we
are
breaking into
inside the palace,
Mm-hmm.
I need you to get into the treasure vault, and then I need you to steal something that doesn't need to be in the hands of literally anyone.
Okay, so we're doing a heist.
Yes, you are pulling a heist.
Got it. Where's the getaway driver? Sorry, chariot driver.
Well,
I mean,
hopefully you
getaway
won't need
driver could
it.
still work.
Hopefully you won't need it. Because there's a gala that's going to be going on tonight.
Mm.
And during that, you are going to sneak into the bottom of the palace. I
I've never been more.
am going to cause a distraction.
Mhm.
The palace is currently under the lock and key of the Queen Regent, and the thing you are going to steal is locked within the treasure vault. You'll know it when you see it. It will make itself clear to you. If anyone wants to, you can insight.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna insight that.
100%. That's sketchy.
Is this
Hello.
the typical 3-player limit, or
No,
anyone that
Zephyr
wants
got
to?
it on one. She's asking
there
you to
we go.
kidnap someone. She's asking you to kidnap someone.
There's a person in the treasure vault?
The prince. Yeah. He was trying to be subtle, but yes,
Oh.
the prince. He's been locked in
Oh.
the treasure vault, and
Yeah, I heard the queen's trying to kill him.
Yeah, the Queen Regent took over the palace. So you guys are gonna get the prince out, and you're gonna get the fuck out of town.
Hey, Belle, this is me, the player, asking question.
Yes.
Did Belle work with the Dragon Phalanx?
Belle has in the past worked with the Dragon Phalanx, yes.
Do I recognize her?
No, you recognize her from like
Okay.
legends, but you've never met her in person.
Okay, good to know. Good to
You
know.
would recognize that like this is a warrior who was on par, if not stronger than Arthur in his prime.
Mhm. Well, glad to do some work for someone that worked with Arthur.
Maybe don't make that fact too known. Thanks.
Okay.
Most
Why
people
not,
freak
though?
out. Most people freak out when they figure out that I'm not your average run-of-the-mill halfling.
Yeah, I'm starting to notice that when they learn I'm part of the Dragon Phalanx. It's weird.
Yeah. Anyway, you're gonna kidnap the prince, then you're gonna get the fuck out of town.
Mhm.
Is
Okay.
it kidnapping?
It's
Well,
Let's
already
say this
kidnapped.
is less of a kidnapping, more of a hostage rescue situation.
the queen's gonna make it look like kidnapping. She's gonna frame it as such, and then she's gonna send the Imperial Knights after you. You either need to be out of town or prepared to fight an army.
Now, what if King Arthur requested the presence of the prince?
Arthur has no authority up here. Not unless he sails up
No.
here, in which case he'd probably bring an army of his own.
Yeah, that's fair.
I know someone with an army.
What?
You know a lot of
No,
people.
no, and she just kind of puts her finger out. No, no,
I want to imagine
no.
that the Druid is being
Do it.
I want to imagine the whispering and grunting is in both Zephyr's and Belle's minds. Or-
Yeah, no, they can both hear it. And then she's like, no, no, Zephyr, do not. We do not need
Fine.
another situation like when you guys were fighting that zombie army. No,
What, effectively saving a city?
you don't even have a fucking battle wagon this time, or well, you have a kobold. You do have a kobold.
Yeah.
She
I
doubles.
don't have a
thumbs
hole,
up.
though.
You do not. I actually was about to address that. She pulls what looks like a flat, black, round piece of paper out and goes, "This is a portable hole. I will give you this.
no.
Zephyr's eyes go wide.
I will give you this if you complete the assignment correctly and don't get fucking caught."
So don't infiltrate through the gala.
No, do not infiltrate through the gala, you fucking moron. I've given you an out, a place to go.
You've given me a sewer.
It's more of a waterway than a sewer. The stink sewer you just came out of. This is more like where the fresh drinking water is. It's a reservoir. Better?
Okay. Yes. Actually, much better.
The problem with the reservoir, and the reason that people don't usually go down there, and this is kind of the catch, there are monsters down there. Giant frogs, giant bats, mostly unhumanoid creatures.
Giant things.
Yeah, giant creatures that aren't like your run-of-the-mill animals. Giant rats.
Oh, basilisk?
No, that there was a basilisk?
Yeah,
Mhm.
downstairs.
Turn me
Actually,
right
you know what?
stone.
It didn't tell Mifune. It might still be down if you want to, like, parts or something. I don't know what you do.
I'll
Turn
go
me
skin
right
it.
to stone
I'll go-
earlier.
I'll go skin it and sell its scales.
There you
We'll
go.
Get you guys some gold to pay you when you inevitably don't fuck this up. She says, having full confidence in you. But she's looking you right in the eyes when she says,
As you said,
don't
there's-
fuck this up.
Fine.
When you do not fuck this up, I'll be able to pay you in gold.
Deal.
So what you're going to do is you're going to get him to the Hellfire District, and when you get him to the Hellfire District, we're going to get you on a dirigible, and we're going to get you the fuck out of the city. Does everybody understand the plan?
All right. Kidnap the prince.
Yeah.
Steal a blimp.
It's not stealing, it's my blimp.
Could you run by again why exactly we're stealing a prince?
The Queen Regent is trying to kill her son so that she can take the throne.
Ah, and he's hiding in the treasure room?
He has been kidnapped. He has been not kidnapped. He's been sequestered. Thank you, into the treasure room by force. Because everyone will know if the prince is in the dungeons. If you shackle him and lock him in the treasure room, no one's gonna figure out where he's at. Essentially,
He's gonna miss the gala.
yeah. She's gonna say that he was ill. It's kind of the kind of what I was up to.
A plan is forming.
Yeah. So she'll kind of scooch the sunstone toward you. This will allow you to open the treasure room.
Got it.
Who would like to carry this magical object that opens the door?
Suppose I will.
Thank you.
Door opener.
I
Yes.
tend
Good
to
call.
open a lot of the doors.
You're going to have to break into the trapdoor that leads from the sluiceway, the waterway, into the palace. I'm assuming you guys don't need y'all. Assuming you guys have someone that's good at picking locks.
Yeah, that would be me.
Okay, good.
door
And
opener.
Would be
she'll-
Bronwyn.
and she'll slide a set of +2 thieves' tools.
Oh, appreciate it.
These won't break, so you'll have magic thieves' tools. And I also have, and she seems to like almost pantomime, but there's a visible like cracking a whip, like when you whip a piece of heavy cloth and like cracks like a whip does. And you see dust fly off of something as if it doesn't, as if she's holding something, and then she turns it, and there's like this opalescent velour. This is a cloak of invisibility. You're gonna use it on the prince. You're gonna give it to the prince.
Yeah, I see. Does it require attunement?
Yes. Why do you ask?
How long?
It takes 10 minutes to attune. He can attune in the sewer.
He can attune in this sewer. It's fine. It's fine.
So we're
Everything's
taking the
fine.
prince to the gala. God damn it. She will hand.
I'm sure you can flirt with the prince. No, I'm sure that's
She
fine.
will hand Bronwyn the cloak of invisibility.
Oh, appreciate you.
And then
I'm getting all these
she
goodies.
goes, and Zephyr, this is for you. She hands you a scroll.
Zephyr takes the scroll.
If he reads it, it is a scroll of Create Pit.
Oh no.
Eh.
You may have just bought my loyalty on this one.
She looks at you with very tired eyes and goes, "Go get him, Zephyr. You create a pit right under those fuckers."
None of us have met.
There's a pan out for a moment to the DM with the 1,000-yard stare.
None of us have met this lady before this one. Before this, right?
Yes, yes, you did.
Welcome back, Create Pit.
Yeah, you have in fact met her. She was in she was very conspicuously in the wizard's home that you guys saved when you got out of the goblin custody.
To be fair, I
She
was
just
in.
kind of-
I was not.
Yeah,
I was
you
not
haven't,
there.
but like, she just kind of keeps popping up.
She does that.
Oh, I was gonna introduce. I was gonna have Darcy introduce herself.
Yeah, you can. You absolutely can.
Shit, what's that line for? I think. I'm assuming everyone's getting up to leave. Are we getting a? We are getting a rest before we go, right?
Well,
Sure.
Gala's
Or unless
tonight,
we're
so you've
not.
got about 8 hours.
So yeah,
That's enough for like a sleep. A
Yeah,
good
you got time for a nap.
I
and
did
you
just
are?
get turned to stone. Darcy. Darcy Loyal. Loyal. I could not remember my character's name.
Isabel Woodsart. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Yeah, I just got turned to stone earlier, and I would enjoy a good chance just to sleep.
And she hands you a small vial of green liquid. Drink this, you'll feel better.
What is it?
It's a potion. She just smiles.
Uh-huh.
Might I ask what kind of potion?
Ritual casting identify on it.
Not that I don't trust you. It's more, I want to make
don't
sure
trust you.
nobody actively tries to poison the one person who did put me together.
It's a potion of potion.
What?
I'm sorry. What
This
is
is,
Is
this is
it turning
incredibly
into a
sarcastic.
potion?
This is incredible sarcasm from this halfling. I said it's a potion of potion.
Does it turn
Well-
into a potion?
No,
Alright,
it's
much
not.
better than
well,
a potion of tincture.
You gotta drink it. Here,
Uh-huh,
I'll prove
I'll-
to you it's not poison. Zephyr, drink this.
Okay, Zephyr
hand
will
you
drink it
another
without
one.
thinking.
She hands you another one. Zephyr,
This is
you,
actually what I had ready to type into the chat.
Zephyr, you have just drank 2 doses
Don't
of
look a
pre-workout.
gift potion in the mouth.
You've just taken 2 doses of pre-workout.
He's so ready.
Oh,
Just
you
do a
want to
quick lap around the
exercise?
city. I'll be right
Okay.
back.
Well, I will keep this. I will keep this. I suppose.
it tastes like if you ever had wildflower grapes, it tastes like artificial grape.
Well, lovely to meet you, but I am gonna go up to my room.
Okay.
It's like purple.
Mechanically, what this potion does is it gives you 10 temporary hit points and it makes you hasted for 1 minute.
Oh,
That's what
I thought it was going to.
that's what a potion of potion does.
I thought it was going to remove an exhaustion level.
It does
Good to know.
also do that.
Oh, okay.
It does also do that, but none of you had exhaustion levels. So what it just mechanically
Yeah.
did to Zephyr, it gives 10 temp HP, haste for 1 minute, and it removes a level of exhaustion.
Not to be
Yes.
a bother, ma'am, but may I also have a potion of potion? I'm
She takes another one out
actually
of her coat.
quite. Why, thank you. I'm awful curious to see how this will react with
I have a few other
Well-
flavors. I have a few other flavors. Uh,
I mean, so long as anything tastes better than formaldehyde, it ought to
oh
be
yeah,
more than good
this is
enough for me.
definitely, this is definitely gonna taste, better than formaldehyde. And she'll pull out like a case of potion of potions.
Yes.
She goes, take your pick.
Oh, that's a lot of very pretty colors.
I suggest
how's
this
the-
one. She'll hand you the cotton candy one. I suggest this one. This is my favorite.
Ooh, that looks like it's nice and sweet. Thank you kindly, ma'am.
No problem. Anybody else? Potion of potion?
Do you have periwinkle flavor?
No. No.
Got it.
I got.
You have sky flavor.
I have orange cream.
Got Strabango.
Is it the okay? Is it pink?
No, we do have pink. It's and she'll pull the strawberry one out. Try this one.
Oh, that's strawberry, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, no. Do you have a red one?
Yeah, I've got this one. It's tastes like cherries and lime.
Oh, perfect. Thank you. And she takes it.
I've also got this raspberry one.
Cherry is perfect. Thank you.
Fantastic.
And she takes it and
she
it's
will
not.
literally
Hmm?
she will literally offer all of you a potion of potion if anybody wants one. If you would like, all of you may mark down a potion of potion in any of these flavors and grape.
Dr. Shelley is happy with potion of potion. Cotton candy.
Bronwyn will also take a flavor. Do they happen to have butterscotch?
She will look into her like bag and go, I have not yet created that flavor. However, what I can offer you is the closest thing we really have to butterscotch is this orange cream. But I can develop butterscotch for you. It just will take me a couple of days.
Like the orange cream. I don't mind.
She'll hand you an orange cream one.
She'll take it.
And
Mm,
she'll
put it away.
pull out one that's like rainbow colors. She goes, would anyone like to try this one? I haven't tested it yet.
Yes.
I'd like
Oh,
to
he's
try
back.
it.
Hands Zephyr the potion.
Oh, you. I don't want. I just had one. Here you go.
Zephyr,
I mean,
she's got like 4 of these vials.
Oh, well, 100% grab an electric limeade for the road then.
If anyone else would like to take it, she will offer it to you.
Dr. Shelley is also taking one of these. And because I have had more than I should have of that specific flavor, and I have been told my description of the flavor is spot on, can I describe the flavor?
Absolutely, Crow. I recently tried this one, so...
It is... The flavor is indicative of a sugar-coated, lime-rimmed 9-volt battery.
Yeah, that's about it. That's...
Oh, I know how to make those.
That is kind of how that tastes. And she's
Berries?
kind of pulls out a small baggie of candy. She goes, put these on your tongue when you drink it, and makes them basically explode on your tongue, but not in a way that would hurt you. She's handing you Pop Rocks.
Okay.
So you have a bag of Pop Rocks and energy drinks. Enjoy.
Oh, God.
So excited for next session.
Fantastic. I am so glad I could facilitate this. This is what happens whenever
No.
I get all of these particular players in a group for the chat. Shenanigans ensue.
Now, knowing what I know about tabletops in general,
Uh-huh.
does she have Coke?
No.
Is
Much ado?
Pepsi okay?
No, that's Blitz that has that.
Yeah.
Does she have the objectively better soda, RC?
Yeah. No, she has a can under her desk, or she has a case under her desk. No, you cannot have one. It's the one soda I will not share. It is mine.
Good old royal crown. Speaking of, we're kidnapping the princess, right?
The prince.
Prince.
Queen.
Prince.
The prince. You can seduce the queen later, but first we kidnap the prince.
You don't want to seduce
Hey.
Queen Bran,
Why are you moving stuff?
because I didn't want it to be
Pull it off.
off the thing.
But I did. You revealed all my fucked up
Oh,
lines.
I'm sorry.
It's a boat. You're not supposed to see the bottom.
Oh!
Oh my god. Okay, I've actually got to get going.
All right, thank you. We were about to end session right now,
Yeah.
actually. But yeah, thank you everybody for being here. Remember to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell if you were watching on YouTube. For those of you watching on Twitch, we're not going to raid. I haven't been raiding lately because I just don't have the spoons for it. Have a wonderful evening, and fuck you, Dave.
Fuck you, Dave.
You, Dave.